Hello everybody, in this lesson I will help you with your June exam preparation and I will discuss question 11 of the 2021 paper. From the CAPS document it is clear that Euclidean geometry counts a third of your paper. Now at the end of this lesson I will add the playlist for the grade 11 and 12 Euclidean geometry. I want you to pay attention to the grade 11 playlist. The last two lessons, that is where I will teach you a very special strategy on how to remember the theorems and how to tackle your paper when you get to the exams. But let's go to the question. Now this question is the bookwork, in other words the theorem that you have to prove. If you go to the grade 11 Euclidean geometry on my channel, you will see there's a special video that I made where I teach you the easiest way to prove theorems. All the theorems are there. Now this is the rest of the question and it's a combination of grade 11 and 12 Euclidean geometry. I suggest pause the video, attempt the question and then go back to the answers. 11.1. In the diagram, chords DE, EF and DF are drawn in the circle with center O. KFC is a tangent to the circle at F. Prove the theorem which states that DFK is equal to E. So we start with the construction. Draw diameter BF and join BD. Let's start. Angle BFK is equal to 90 degrees tan perpendicular radius, or we can say that DFK, the green one there, is equal to 90 degrees minus BFD. BFD is this little one over there. The reason there was radius perpendicular tangent. Furthermore, we can say that angle FDB is equal to 90 degrees and the reason is angle in semicircle since BF is a diameter. Then we can say that angle B is equal to 90 degrees minus BFD. BFD is the one with the cross in and the reason is sum of angles in a triangle. And then we find that angle DFK is equal to angle B since both of them is equal to 90 degrees minus BFD. So they will be equal. But we can also say that angle B is equal to angle E and the reason is angles in same segment. Therefore, angle DFK is equal to angle E. (11.2) In the diagram, PK is a tangent to the circle at K. Chord LS is produced to P. N and M are points on KP and SP respectively such that MN parallel to SK. Chord KS and LN intersect at T. Prove, giving reasons, that K4 is equal to NML. So K4 is that angle and NML is that angle over there. We can start by saying that K4 is equal to S1 and the reason is the tan chord theorem. Then we can say that M2 plus M3 is equal to S1 and the reason is they are corresponding angles because line MN is parallel to KS and it's very clear from the sketch there. Therefore, K4 is equal to NML. And then where's your 4 marks? Statement reason. There's 2 marks there and 1 mark there. Number B says we must prove that KLMN is a cyclic quadrilateral, but we have the answer already. Since we know that K4 is equal to NML, we have that KLMN is a cyclic quad, and the reason is the exterior angle of a quad is equal to the opposite interior angle, therefore it's a cyclic quad, and that reason is worth 1 mark. (11.2.2) Prove giving reasons that triangle LKN is similar to triangle KSM. So we start in the two triangles. Angle N3 is equal to M3, and the reason is angles in same segments, because in the previous question we proved that KLMN was a cyclic quad. Furthermore, L1 is equal to M2 for the same reason, angles in same segment. But we can also say that L1 is equal to K2, and the reason is alternate angles because MN is parallel to KS. Therefore, the third angles, angle K and angle S in the two triangles will be equal, and your reason is angles of a triangle. Therefore, the two triangles are similar, and your reason, angle, angle, angle. And then where's the 5 marks? The 5 statement and reasons. 11.2.3 If LK is 12 units and 3KN is 4SM, determine the length of KS. Now, from the previous sum, we know that these two triangles are similar. And because they are similar, we can now write down the ratio. LK over KS is equal to KN over SM is equal to LN over KM. And then we will wait with this one, and we're going to deal with LK over KS is KN over SM. We write it down, and the reason why we can write it down is because the two triangles were similar. Now, let's zoom in on KN over SM, this part over there. It was given to us here right at the beginning. I'm going to do it here on the right, that 3KN is equal to 4SM. So we're going to write that in terms of KN over SM. So what we do is we start by dividing away SM. And what we do on the left, we do on the right. Then in the next step, I'm going to divide away the 3. What I do on the left, I do on the right. And now I have the ratio KN over SM is equal to 4 over 3. And it's this 4 over 3 that I'm going to substitute here on the left-hand side. LK was given that it's 12, so I substitute that, and then KN over SM is 4 over 3. I cross multiply and I get KS is 9 units. And then where's the marks? For writing down the ratio, for working out the ratio KN over SM, for substituting, and final answer. 11.2.4 If it is further given that NL is 16 units, LS is 13 units, and KN is 8 units, determine with reasons the length of LT. Alright, let's fill in the values first. NL is 16 units. That means it's this whole length over there is 16 units, and LS is 13 units. So LS is this one, which is 13 units. We will deal with KN being 8 just now, and then we're going to find the length of LT. So from the previous sum, it was given that 4sm is equal to 3kn. And now it is given that kn is 8 units. So let's substitute it and we work out the length of sm. Sm is this little one over there, and that is 6 units. Now let's move into finding LT. Now do you agree? We've got a triangle here, triangle LNM, and we find that TS is parallel to NM. So the grade 12 work, there's a theorem that says line parallel to one side of a triangle divides the other two sides in the same proportion. So therefore, we can write that LT over NL is equal to LS over ML. And now we can substitute the values. LT, there's your reason, line parallel one side of a triangle. So LT is the one we're looking for. NL was given to us that it's 16. LS was given that it's 13. And then ML, we can work it out. It's this 13 plus 6 is 19. And we substitute the values and then we cross multiply and we work it out. LT is 10,95. Where's the marks? Calculating SM's length, writing down the ratio and the reason, and final answer. On the right hand side you will find the links to the grade 11 and 12 Euclidean geometry playlists. Remember, I have compiled the whole syllabus for you on my channel. Thank you for watching my videos and good luck with your exam.